The atmosphere at Sydney's International Airport was noticeably different on this day.
It's been 700 long days since the international border has been open.
A fact not lost on Upasna Uni and Ben Davis.
It's been 2.5 years since we've been able to see my husband's side of the family.
Who were excited to introduce their 8-month-old daughter to her grandparents for the first time.
I've seen lots and lots of photos, but that's not the same as a hug and a cuddle.
Family members and friends made up the majority of the first overseas arrivals, but some tourism experts question the impact that Australia's lockdowns and confusing restrictions will have on international tourists. For example, fully vaccinated people can fly into Sydney without the need to quarantine, but they still can't travel to Western Australia, which remains closed off to the rest of the country.
I think as a nation, it puts us at a massive disadvantage from other destinations.
Before the pandemic, international visitors contributed around 60 billion Australian dollars to the economy and created more than 600,000 jobs.
Right around the world, we're seeing countries change restrictions, open up borders and allow people to move freely around the globe. And it is absolutely critical that we do the same thing here, or we will simply be left behind.
Now that people from overseas are coming back to Australia, one of the biggest challenges facing the country's tourism industry is a worker shortage, particularly in the hospitality industry, where a huge number of people early on in the pandemic left the industry because there simply wasn't enough work.
I guess the biggest challenge is, particularly when you've had 2 years of very, very little business, is to be able to offer them pay and conditions which is going to make it attractive for them to come back.
For now, the country is focused on finding ways to lure overseas visitors back and hoping they get the message.